story the other day that talked about those micro moments where you associate a dangerous thing with an activity in the cockpit. One guy was flying in a 206 with his instructor. I'm sorry, it wasn't a 206, it was a Cessna 172, excuse me. And they were coming back from Catalina over the area around Newport Beach, and they were at about 6,000 feet. And the instructor said, let's make a descent. So the student reached over, pulled the carburetor heat. At the instant he pulled the carburetor heat, the aircraft disgorged one of its metallic organs, and by that I mean it shot a piston out the side of the cowling, just like that. Now this, in fact, the instructor said he couldn't even talk. He just leapt out and went, "Bad thing, bad thing. That's a bad thing." The student's going, "Bad thing, bad thing." And this thing is just oozing, this thing's just spewing oil like liquid oozing from a wounded beast. And the instructor actually said as soon as they landed, remember he pulled the carburetor heat and that thing shot out. And he said when he did that, all of a sudden this whole thing belched smoke, white smoke, underneath the cockpit or underneath the panel. The instructor said so much white smoke belched from underneath the panel that they thought either this was the mother of all emergencies or a new pope had been elected. So all of a sudden this thing belched, and he landed. When they landed, the instructor, and this guy's a friend of mine, he's got a great sense of humor. He looks over and says, "Don't ever use carburetor heat again." Those are those micro moments.